Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm from Worldwide Migration Partners. I'm a senior U.S. immigration attorney. I came to Australia to join Worldwide Migration Partners team and help with their U.S. immigration practice here in Australia. I've been a U.S. immigration attorney overseas for almost 10 years. I started my career working for a U.S. law firm in Bangkok, Thailand for almost 7 years before joining Worldwide Migration Partners and working here in Australia since the start of 2017. From my personal experience, although the migration process on a work visa to Australia is understandably not straightforward, working with the company to come here to Australia was pretty easy. As someone who came to Australia from overseas, I found the process, from my perspective as a worker coming in Australia, relatively straightforward, but I know the process handled by my migration agent and my employer is relatively complex and complicated, and they made it easy to navigate. As someone who's been a U.S. expat now for almost 10 years, I find the process of moving to other countries to practice U.S. immigration law particularly enjoyable and rewarding. It is amazing to travel to new countries to help new people migrate, visit, and experience the United States. As to my personal background, I'm originally from Seattle, Washington. I've moved quite a bit all over the United States between stops in Missouri. I graduated high school in Southern California. I went to undergraduate studies, studying political science at Seton University in New Jersey, and then did law school at the University of Kentucky College of Law in Lexington. So I've had a good amount of experience moving all over the United States, which helped me to transition to move to new places abroad. I really enjoy living in Australia compared to some of the other places I've lived and visited in the world. Australia has a lot to offer as far as its cultural experience. Working in Australia for an Australian employer has quite a bit of advantages as far as leave time, time to divide work and your personal life. I'm very much a person who enjoys sports and outdoors activities, and I really find Australia to be an enjoyable place to continue those pursuits. I'm personally a runner, I'm a mountain biker, and I play soccer, so all of these things that one can really enjoy living here in Australia. As someone who came to Australia as a non-Australian citizen, I had to also go through my personal experience of migrating here between coming on a non-immigrant type work visa and then moving to working towards permanent residency. As someone who would like to live in Australia for the long term, permanent residency makes a lot of sense, so I'm able to stay and continue my work and my life here in Australia. As someone who's been through migrating to two countries and receiving visas, it's always helpful to use local experience, professional advice. At Worldwide Migration Partners, as a member of our U.S. immigration team, we look forward to being able to help you with your U.S. immigration and visitor needs. We also have a dedicated team of Australian migration agents to help you if you desire to move to Australia.